This is Face the Nation, broadcasting live from the CNN IBN headquarters in New Delhi with Sagarika Ghosh.
Yes, it's 10 p.m. and a very warm welcome to you on Face the Nation. Today, just after sunrise, Chandrayaan blasted off India's first ever mission to the moon. Let's get moonstruck. History was made today when India sent its first unmanned space orbiter on a mission to study the moon. It's being described as a huge scientific breakthrough for India and for the team of scientists at the Indian Space Research Organization. Once the spacecraft reaches the moon, a small probe will descend from the craft to the surface of the moon, and the probe will carry the Indian flag to demonstrate that this is a historic Indian achievement. That brings us to our question of the day tonight. Mission Moon successful as India failed to popularize science though. Type QOTD, space Y for yes, QOTD, space N for no, SMS your answer to 52622. And as you know, you can also vote online as well as express an opinion on that live link website known as ibnlive.com. So why not get moonstruck on our website? And facing the nation tonight, Nikhil Pawar, Scientific Officer, Science Popularization Association of Communicators and Educators, or SPACE. Anita Luthra, HOD of Sciences from the Springdale School, and Dr. Ranjana Kaul, she is a space law expert. We're going to find about that in just a minute. Before we begin, here's what else is making the headlines tonight. Raj Thackeray walks free, at least until Friday, after getting interim bail. In Bihar, anti-MNS protesters burn a train and disrupt traffic. A report from the International Monetary Fund predicts zero growth for the American economy in 2009. U.S. markets open weak with more banking failures. Army officers face a lifestyle change. A parliamentary committee wants the practice of sahayaks or batmen to go, saying that they are leftovers of the colonial era.
There's one area being more patriotic or more American than another. If that's the way it's come across, I apologize.
Sarah Palin apologizes for suggesting that some parts of America were more patriotic than others. Time now for the top story on Face the Nation. India is moonstruck. Our first ever unmanned moon mission had a perfect liftoff at 6:22 a.m. this morning. Chandrayaan is orbiting Earth at the moment and will enter the moon's orbit on November the 8th. DP Satish and Pallavi Paul have the story.
India's first mission to the moon taking off smoothly from the Satish Dhawan Space Center at Sriharikota, a mission that took 10 years of planning and in place in less than 10 minutes. A perfect liftoff that puts India's Chandrayaan into the moon's orbit.
It's a historic moment as far as India is concerned. We have started our journey to the moon, and the first leg of the journey has gone perfectly well.
The man who aimed for the moon and reached it today, ISRO Chairman G. Madhavan Nair and his team of scientists at the Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota worked non-stop for years for this moment. To make India one of the 6 space powers, at Sriharikota the entire team broke out in applause at the perfectly executed operation.
We could not have asked for more. Words don't come, okay. But this was possible by spending sleepless night over the last 4 or 5 months. And I congratulate each and every person who was involved in this mission.
4,000 scientists who worked 16 hours every day for the past 4 years to join the exclusive space club. And for the 10 minutes that the Chandrayaan played hide and seek in the clouds, tracked on computers from the ground station, every team member, along with the nation watching the liftoff live on television, held their breath. Heartbeats returning to normal only when this announcement was made.
Ignition sequence normal and liftoff normal. And our baby is on the way to the moon. It has taken the first step.
Within 30 minutes, Chandrayaan established contacts with its master control station in Bangalore and sent signals to all major ground stations across the globe within 30 minutes of its launch. The mission will cover nearly 4 lakh kilometers to reach the moon in the next 15 days. ISRO hopes to inject it into lunar space on 8th November. It will remain there for 2 years. With DP Satish in New Delhi, I'm Pallavi Paul.